I'm not sure how many of y'all can see this, and I'm also not sure how well the reception's gonna work. So I've got my wife upstairs. She's gonna be kind of. I'll know if it's so bad that y'all can't see it, and I'll know pretty fast. So we're doing. This is like an update. So today we went in and on Legal Zoom, I I did the LLC. I started it up today. I paid for the initial startup of it. So the initial startup for the LLC was like $600. So and that's like to get an attorney. There's several reasons why you pay that $600, but so I paid the 600 today. I'm gonna get like some information. It's gonna be like a confirmation email, they said, and when I get that, immediately from there, I'll be able to take that, get all my insurances. Once I get all the insurances, business insurance, towing insurance, licenses, get all of that, boom, go to the bank. And then I've kind of told y'all about my silent partner. You guys have heard enough. Y'all know that I'm not doing this on my own. I have a person who's definitely already owns businesses and has owned a business for some time, and he doesn't want to be involved with the channel so much. He doesn't want the attention, but he does not. He doesn't want to own part of a wrecker service and not know how to operate a truck. So I'm going to take him out on the weekends with me, and I'm going to teach him how to drive a tow truck too, just so he can also know how to drive one, because we don't plan on having one truck for long. We plan on having multiple trucks pretty quick. So today I started the LLC. I paid the 600 to LegalZoom, and got that confirmation email. They said that I'll have it within like 24 hours. They're sending something to like the secretary. I actually have like a video of, it's like you cut a ribbon, and when you cut the ribbon, it's like official. You know, you just started your business. So today was a pretty big day, considering that had been something that I hadn't done. I had gotten up to that point like 5 or 6 times. I'd even bought in a tow truck, y'all. I don't know if I'll have to get some videos uploaded. I have videos. I have tons of pictures of it. I had already bought in a tow truck before. It was a wheel lift, an old Chevrolet. And then after getting the tow truck, I got me and Sarah, my wife, we sat down and we were like, you know what? Let's get this thing started. I was already working for another company. We got to looking into the LLC, and then I just started feeling guilty. At that point, I felt like it wasn't time. I felt like I owed much more, just like paying dues, right? Paying dues and learning the do's and don'ts in the towing industry. So what I ended up doing is I sold that tow truck. Even though I got it for a good deal, I sold it, and I ended up making a little bit of money on it, and I also helped the guy out that owned another tow truck company, and it was a small company, so I didn't make a whole lot on the truck, but I didn't do awful on the truck. So either way, today we started the LLC. The name of the company is going to be called Town Lakes Towing Services, and that's going to be the name. Once we get that confirmation email back, I'm going to take every bit of what the license, the insurance, all of that comes with me up to the bank, showing them that I have everything that I need, and then we start talking some numbers. I have a lot saved up, a good bit saved up. My silent partner's obviously he's willing to pitch in a good bit. So within the next few days, we're going to be going up and speaking with the bank, and I'll start showing trucks and getting videos of all the trucks as I go. Every single truck that I look at, I will get video of, and y'all will see the trucks. And I'm going to have a mechanic with me, because I'm not a mechanic. So I'm going to have a mechanic. He's an old friend who also is a tow truck driver, who knows the guy's a mechanic. He can work on anything. He's going to go through. He already told me today or yesterday on the phone congratulations. You know, this was a big step and a big leap for me, and he knew that. And he just said, you know, congratulations. That come time to get the truck, he promised me he to call him. And shout out Trace, thank you, bud. And he said he'd come and no matter where it is. He said he'd ride, come take a look, go through the truck with me. Of course, you know, I know the basics. You know, I can tell if the truck's going to be running in decent condition, but he's going to be able to look and go in and do a little bit more than what I can do. So we have a mechanic that's going to be riding with us to go and look at the trucks. As of right now, there are several that I've been looking at that I'm super serious about. There's one in particular, man, that I just can't. So I had cut my teeth in a Hino. Okay, so whenever I first started doing this, it was in a Hino. So just to think of me having a two-car hauler to start off with, guys, if I could get a two-car hauler, man, and that would, what I could do with that truck. Like, okay, so I know for a fact I'm not going to have account calls in the beginning that are going to be like, I know in the beginning I'm not going to have, that was the silent partner. So, with the account calls, I remember before I worked for the last company I worked for, when I first started driving a wrecker, I ended up finding out that all the calls that we were doing, that were what you call digital dispatches, right? It's like, you know, I can't really go into like the names of the insurance companies, but we all know those big famous names, you know? So with that, digital dispatches, when I first started doing this, is all I knew. I had never knew a wreck. I had never knew a winch out. All I knew was digital dispatches, tire changes, lockouts, stuff on the side of the road, stuff, like tire changes and stuff. I'm sorry, y'all, my silent partner's blowing. He's sending me a whole bunch of stuff. I have to find out and see what he wants. We'll come back to this and here in a little bit. Man, I appreciate all of y'all that stay tuned for this. And just stay tuned, guys. I'm going to keep y'all updated here in a little bit. Thank you.